I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it's the day after. It's like almost 10 now. So we finally got Willow in. So Raven and Marty are outside. I'm gonna go to the excavator and continue the trail stuff. It was like raining this morning, like we could hear it while we were sleeping on the metal roof. But there's no wind. It's humid, but it's like beautiful. I was editing the last videos of an off-grid journey, which is April 2023. And yesterday I mentioned that I saw my first robin. Well, in 2023, the first robin we saw was on April 10. So that's like a little bit over 2 weeks later than this year. And there was a lot more snow even on April 10 than there is today on April 27 or 26. But listen to this. There's an energy. You can feel the forest waking up with not just the bird. There's something like more subtle that I don't feel it with my 5 senses. I feel it with another sense, a nameless sense. It's a trepidation, the spring trepidation. Still no problem, but it's starting to flow for real. Before I get started, I have to give it gas, but gas diesel. So really, an excavator is not like a car. It really needs like constant attention. So that's something that in most of the things that I've experienced new, I've always underestimated is how much care something needs. My first time I got a car, like I had no idea about the oil changes and the filters and all that stuff that it's to be expected because they don't last forever. Anyway, so with an excavator, there's a lot of stuff. Oh shoot, I'm distracted. So I've got a few bolts to tighten, and I'm gonna grease it again. I'm gonna do another 8-hour service because it's been a little bit more than 8 hours. And but a lot of the time is travel time or idle. So when it just idles or travel, it's not hard at all on the machine. So 8 hours can become, 20 hours or more. Oh, I was distracted again. I overfilled. Okay, so now I need to check that all these guys are the way they should. So this one I'm going to verify if it's tight enough. Let's do that now. Yeah, it's tight enough. So it's visual, and sometimes I need these guys, they have a tendency to come loose. So but when I operate, if they come loose and start leaking, it's I usually catch it pretty quickly. So like this, okay. Now this one. Oh. There's all sorts of sizes. So this is what I find is the best option. But this is good. And one I know isn't good. This one isn't good. I have to tighten. Okay. That's the piece here that if I lose that, it's more complicated. Yes, it's added challenge. So most of the time I've done my greasing, I was doing it with the digger facing backward, and I find that it's easier to do it, the greasing, when it's like this, because I can just start from the back and work my way, you know, forward without missing any nipples. I don't know if you saw those videos where I started with like a manual gun, grease gun. I had no clue. Now I would not use a manual one, but I'm friend with this guy, so that's good. We're on good terms. So I'm trying to see the grease coming from the joint, and then at the bottom there I can see it, so that's good. Okay, that's done. So now I can go for it. Yay! I don't know how long it took, but I did. I put more grease than usual today because I could see better between the joints. So I did it until I saw the grease come through, as seen on YouTube by a guy that works in a shop for machines. So I trust his way of doing it. Look, can you see behind me how far I've gone? And I have music playing, but I can't hear it, and it's because I get so caught up in the zone. Like the minute I started operating, like not the traveling part, but once I started using my hands, then my mind shifted, and I was like, I didn't want to take the time to take my hands off the handles, the joysticks, to adjust the sound level, because I was too much in it. Like I had to force myself. Yeah, I like that feeling. So now I'm gonna raise the volume. Started raining. It's gonna get wet. This is what I've done. You can't see everything because it turns that way, but it's quite a ways. What I did yesterday, and it's like not very far from here. So you see that tall pine, the tallest there? It's like closer than this where it ends, and it's gonna come here, and that four-way intersection will be right here. It'll come like this. It will continue here. And there it goes directly to the bridge to cross the creek. Right in front of me, that's the bed of a moose at some point this winter. Recent enough, you know? But it's really hard to tell when. Maybe even impossible. So yeah, I'm still gonna go that way, and I should meet that other trail that goes to the creek, that follows the creek. So this is what I did yesterday. It's nice and dry, but I found out that if I go on that forward, I'm gonna ruin it. But what I did today needs a second pass, as you can tell. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'll see if Divine wants to come with me to take a look at the new trails. So as it turns out, when it's cold in winter, well, maybe in the fall, but the snow is not so bad because the ground is hard, so it's easy to make it flat. When it's wet, like right now, it's easy to take too much out. So that's the problem. If you notice, it's running a lot more than earlier. Holy moly, big difference. I hope we can see it on the video. You see there, I don't think earlier there was that much water running on top of the ice. This is definitely deeper. So I have to make a decision whether I bring the excavator home or not. Let's look at this. No problem. All right, everybody. Good morning. It's not morning anymore. I spent the whole morning on the phone. So remember, I bought a solar charge controller and the shocks for the quad last week, and it was supposed to be here very quickly. I bought on Amazon, and it was shipped by a courier, kind of like in the city, you know, instead of being shipped with Canada Post. So this is the creek. It's crossable. I'll be good for the day, but look at that. So much bigger than yesterday. Yeah, I better get going on this. I'm gonna go open other trails, but let me continue telling you. So our packages, so I've been on the phone with Amazon and that company to try to speed up, you know, and we'll see. They say, the companies, I gave them like our coordinate and they say they will deliver, so we'll see. And then the other thing, our solar system that we bought from China hasn't shipped yet. I was talking with the guy this week, and he's saying there's some delays because the CBSA, whatever, the custom here in Canada, are opening more Chinese containers. So we'll see. He said that it'll be next week. But on according to the agreement with Alibaba, the company has like 4 months to ship before you can claim something. So we'll see. But I'm confident it will ship. We live on a Forest Service road, and something's going on here in line with you'll own nothing and be happy and live in a 15-minute city. And the UNDRIP or DRIP, I think it's DRIP, which is giving back the crown, well, giving back, not giving back, giving crown land to the natives here in BC. So what's happening in the province is all those Forest Service roads are being deactivated. They're taking out bridges, taking out culverts. They're actually destroying the road itself. And it's happening even for ranchers who have their own cattle lease, grazing lease. They're cutting off road that the ranchers don't even have access if they need to go get a cattle or something. So we're really being under attack from all angles. Like everything that we took for granted is being taken out right now. And another thing, I just saw Trump posting that he spoke with Carney, and that he'll speak to him again after the election, assuming that he's gonna get elected. So Trump isn't assuming, he knows that Carney is gonna get elected, and I also know it. It doesn't matter. I don't think he would. If the elections were not rigged, no way he would get elected. But the elections are rigged. We know that. If you still believe in democracy, oh my God, you just wake up. Wake up. There's no democracy. There's an illusion of democracy because they make election happen. But the result of elections are already predetermined, and this is like guaranteed. It's a crazy battle. I hope I live long enough to see how we're the people going to win this against the people who want to rule over us. Yeah. Another thing is like taxes. It has been so ingrained in people's mind that the idea of not having to pay tax is so fucking foreign that I'd say most people cannot even like conceptualize or imagine a world where not paying tax can work, you know? And Polyev is like campaigning, say, I'm not campaigning to have power. I'm campaigning to give you back power. And then he promises only 15% of the tax, you know? Like, if you really were doing that, you would end the taxes, you would end all the regulations that restrict our freedoms. And there's so many. Every day there's more restrictions, laws to restrict our freedoms. And those laws are not made by the people. They're made by the people who want power over. Anyway, enough with that. I'm going in the excavator and I'm gonna have a good 6-7 hours. This is the creek now. It's way bigger than earlier, so I'm crossing now. I don't think I'm gonna come back until it gets better, so it'll take several weeks before I bring the excavator back on this side. Anyway, let's do it. Oh, no problem. It's so good. It's muddy now. Like today in many places, the excavator was like almost a foot in mud. You see how much mud there is? So I have the blade behind me and I'm dragging That way it kind of fills the holes, the tire tracks. It's too late. I'll show Divine the new trail tomorrow, because with the quad it's not a problem. We still can go across because we have the bridge. And I don't know, I don't want to take a chance to drive the excavator on that bridge. Maybe it's strong enough, but if it isn't, it's no good. Changing the tube midway through the process. It's easier. Not easier, it's easy. And then I'm gonna have to screw it in the machine there. So this guy has been coming loose all the time. So I'm wondering if I cannot put like a lock washer or something. There is a lock washer on it, but it's like, it's almost flat, and the piece is like kind of like caved in. I don't know how you say that, convex or concave. If you see, it's not flat, right? It's like, you see it, right? So I'm gonna make the lock washer a bit more separated so that it puts more pressure on it. So this is how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now there's more of a, let's see, you can see it's a bit, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a gap. So that should work better. Let me go put it back. What, mind? Okay, it's in now. So we'll see how that evolves. That's good too. Oh, you're looking at me. I'm looking at every little part. So now I need to do the rotating, and the one that I'm missing out on, the thumb. It's officially mud season. Yes. Oh yeah. Now that I'm eating more, I'm losing more weight. That's insane. Anyway, look at my love. We're gonna take down those trees without breaking anything. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it yet though. But these ones, they're too bent. I'm gonna wait until I have more skills, or until it's an emergency. But these guys, I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, where I position the excavator. It's happening though. Well, it's done. So that's not so good. I put logs there instead of on the bunk because it's too tricky now. Like, there's enough on the bunk that the excavator is having. Maybe the operator. It could be the operator. Look what the operator did. So I have to take care of that. Reconnect this. So every time something like that happens, it's extra work that was not planned, you know? So it's a setback. Every little mistake like that. I'm gonna leave that as is. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that as is. And then these guys, I will not do it with the excavator. It takes too much time. This is the box I'm gonna put there. Oh, it's like just the beginning of the mud season and I'm already fed up. It doesn't take much. It's really like a huge constraint. You know, have you ever had like a dream where you're trying to scream but it's not coming out? Something is holding you against your will. That's the mud. That's how I feel with mud. But it shouldn't last too long. I think this year it's like we're doing pretty good. Oh, there's something falling off the sky over there. As long as it doesn't fall here. Look at that. It's so good. There's only one tree now left. Okay, so just planting this in the ground is like a miracle. See, oh, that's a rock. Oh, I got it. Okay, let me work on that. First step was to disconnect from the post. Step 2 is to take my line and bring it there, and it doesn't fit. But I have some extra here that I can use. So I burn the end so to expose the metal in the wire, and then I connect metal to metal. It gives a better connection. Okay, so I gotta repeat that again. Okay, so now I'll go inside and eat something. Tomorrow is Sunday, and Monday morning I'm driving Divine to the big city because she's going to Vancouver for the week. I'm gonna be here alone. So yeah, it's not the first time, but you know, it's not the same. It's better with my love, but I'll be fine. I have to take over all her jobs, from like the goats, the watering, the dogs, the cat, the fish, the chicken. Yes, there's gonna be a lot, so I'll be less productive during the week, but I still can do quite a bit. I might not go too much in the forest. Stay closer to home, and take care of everybody. 3 times a day I have to refill their food? So let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, this is working. No, it's perfect what we did. You see it's flowing right there. So all the water that's supposed to be in there is there, but I need to have that further. Yeah, but this is way better than last year. Okay, no need to go in. This I didn't take measurements, so I don't know if it's moving. I'll do that. Doesn't look like it's moved compared to before. So do and then learn after. So good. Greg and Katie came last spring too. They came in February and
April.
It was April, right?
February and April.
Oh yeah. Because when they came, the creek was big.
Yeah.
What April was it?
Like maybe third week.
So like we're way ahead of last year and previous years. Are we gonna get dry and like hot like the first summer? Temperatures of 50 degrees Celsius? I hope not, because it's forest fire. Never mind the dew, the energy weapons. Our roofs are not blue.